Hey guys, welcome back. It's me, Sal Mahajan, and in today's video, we will be having a discussion related to cloud economics. So let's dive right into the video. So firstly, we are going to talk about what is cloud economics. Cloud economics is the study of the financial aspects of cloud computing. And there are multiple aspects of the cloud computing. As you can see on the screen, we have 5 different aspects of cloud computing or cloud economics, and we will go through each one of them. The first being cost efficiency, wherein we reduce the need of large upfront capital. So the first aspect of cloud economics is where you try to reduce your large upfront capital, wherein we have a term in cloud computing that we say called trade your CapEx for OpEx. CapEx stands for capital expenditure and OpEx stands for operational expenditure. So what we're saying is that when you have your own on-prem server, you need a lot of capital because you have to set up, infrastructure, you have to buy land, a data center, buy servers and all of that. But when you go to cloud computing, you really don't care about the land, the infrastructure, the servers, the hardware and all of that. You only care about your operational expense. So the first aspect is cost efficiency, wherein you are trading your capital expenditure for operational expenditure. Second aspect of the cloud economics is your flexibility. We do know that the cloud offers you a pay-as-you-go pricing model, that is, you only pay for what you use in the cloud, which is very flexible per se. Even though AWS is handling and having a huge data center with all the hardware, you are not liable to pay for that hardware. You only pay for what you use from that hardware. So that is the flexibility, which is another aspect of the cloud economics. And third is scalability. Again, we spoke about scalability, wherein you can scale your resources on demand. So that helps you to reduce your cost too. And you have the fourth aspect, which is operational savings. You can use cloud computing to reduce your operational cost by automating tasks and using managed services. So cloud computing is really nice to help you save your operational savings. You can reduce it by automating a lot of tasks in the cloud, and you can use various different managed services that are provided by AWS, so that even further reduces your operational cost. And the final aspect is innovation. You can allocate more resources for innovation rather than maintaining infrastructure. So we do know from our cost efficiency aspect that we can trade our capital for operational, which means that we are saving money, and that money that you are saving, you can put it to innovation, so you guys can innovate further instead of sitting and maintaining the whole cloud and all of that stuff. Moving further, we are going to talk about cost saving by moving to the cloud. So there are 4 points that we have how we save money when we move to the cloud. The first is we reduce our CapEx, which is our capital expenditures, which basically means that we are not having any infrastructure that we need to maintain, any hardware that we need to maintain, or any networks that we need to maintain. So we are reducing our capital expenditures. We are also lowering our operational expenditure. Of course, even though in the cloud you will have an operational expenditure, but it is going to be pretty much cheaper compared to maintaining an on-prem server. And our third point is enhanced agility. We have seen that we can be very agile and we can deliver resources to our clients at a faster pace. And we also have another cost saving, that we have economics of scale. This relates to our scalability, wherein the more you scale, the lesser you pay for each resource. Moving on, we do have 2 types of costs, that is fixed costs versus variable costs. So first, talking about fixed costs, this relates to your on-prem server, wherein you have high upfront capital because, again, as we spoke, you need to have your infrastructure set up, you have to purchase your hardware, you have to purchase cooling, power, networking, and much, much more. You also do need to hire resources so that they can maintain your on-prem servers or data centers. Now coming to variable costs, which is cloud, we all know that the cloud follows the pricing model of pay as you go. You only pay for what you use. Your cost scales with usage, so that's where your economics scalability comes into play. The more resources you use on the cloud, the lesser you pay for each of those resources. And another really amazing thing about cloud computing is that you do not need to, there's no need for capacity planning. So you really don't need to sit and be like, okay, hey, I need 10 servers because I'm going to have a million users. But in the cloud, you really don't need to care about your capacity. You have a million users, you have 10 million users, you can just scale your resources on demand. Moving on, another thing in the cloud that we have is called BYOL versus included licenses. BYOL stands for bring your own license. So again, when you have an on-prem server, you have to use your own licenses no matter what. Like, you have to purchase all of the licenses. But in the cloud, you have two options. Either you can bring your own license, or you can purchase a license or use the included licenses that are provided by AWS. So the first option is bring your own license, wherein you have the ability to bring your own license. Your existing licenses are mostly compatible with cloud environments, so you do not need to go out and purchase new licenses. You can bring your own license. This could be for softwares, operating systems, or anything per se. You can bring your own licenses. The second option is you can use included licenses, where in the cloud provider, in our scenario is AWS, will provide you with the license, and you just pay some small amount of dollars for that license. And also it provides you simplicity and its ease of management, because AWS normally integrates everything together, so you really don't have to do much about it. You're almost ready to go with it. Another concept that we have when it comes to costs is the concept of right sizing. It is the process of matching cloud resources to the actual needs of your workloads. Now, we know that in the cloud you use pay-as-you-go model, you have scalability and all of that good stuff, but you really can't just go ahead and provision 300 servers if you only have 100 users, 100 active users, right? So the concept of right sizing is basically the process that allows you to match cloud resources to the actual needs of your workload. Now, let's take, for example, you have 100 active users. You only may need 1 or 2 servers. So that's where the concept of right sizing comes into play. It helps you to optimize your resource usage, and when you optimize your resource usage, you will in return reduce your costs. You will also see, it will also help you to improve your performance. That is, give return data back to your clients, or whatever business process you are running will help, and it will increase the performance. And of course, auto scaling is a really important concept in right sizing. We will be learning quite a lot related to auto scaling when we dive into our EC2, that is our virtual machine course, part of this course. Moving on, we are going to end off the cloud economics with automation in cloud economics. So you can actually automate a lot of things in AWS, which helps you in return to reduce your cost. So automation will help you to help in cost reduction. So automation, again, as we know, removes a lot of manual processes, a lot of repetitive tasks that you have to do, that we see where you can automate repetitive tasks, which increase efficiency and will also reduce your cost in return. And finally, with the cloud, you can accelerate deployment. So if you have your on-prem server, it takes you maybe a couple of days to get a production deployment done, but in the cloud you can make the deployment done at a really fast pace. So it accelerates your deployments, which means that you are able to push your features out to the clients as soon as possible and very quickly, so that they are able to access it, and you in return reduce, make more money, and the organization goes ahead. So this was a quick overview related to cloud economics. I hope you guys did like this video. If you did, please make sure to leave a like. Do subscribe and do comment if there are any other topics out there that you guys would like me to cover. I hope you guys have a great day ahead. See ya. Take care. Bye-bye.